that's how we move over here. If we work with you, we earn $1 with you, we're going to have some level or some semblance of respect for you, and we're not going to fuck with your name. You understand?
And it's funny, you're talking all this about loyalty and not being a snake. I have on good authority. You talked about Abba the second he left that studio. I have on good authority. You talked about Kevin Samuels, may rest in peace, as soon as he left y'all's studio. YouTube, H-Dog going to be talking about this whole Auburn Preach and Fresh and Fit debacle again. Now, shortly after I made my video that night, last night, I noticed that Fresh and Fit, they went live for 2.5 hours after Auburn Preach made their video, kind of trying to slam dunk on this whole thing. They try to add a bit more context, as they like to say, show some receipts, expose people, take personal shots at Auburn Preach, including trying to make fun of Abba's kink, which Abba has stated in the past multiple times. He's open as a door with his kinks, and he don't feel embarrassed. He don't feel ashamed by it. So I don't see what's the point of using that as ammo when the person you're trying to use that against, he really doesn't feel a type of way about it. He's like, I don't care. And then try to make fun of Preach for dancing. I shit you not. Like, he actually tried to make fun of Preach for knowing how to salsa dance. You even had the guy Zarka, who looks like a Grand Theft Auto character who gives you missions, try to call Preach gay for dancing. As you can see right here, if you try to go look up the Auburn Preach video specifically that they did on Fresh and Fit, you see that it's no longer available. It's been removed by the uploader. Now, there's two things I'd like to say about this specifically, because I noticed it was gone from their channel last night as well. I don't know if Auburn Preach decided to delete the video on their own merit. And if it is something that they did delete on their own merit and wasn't something that was false copyright claimed by Fresh and Fit, then that makes this whole thing a bit more interesting, to say the least. And if it was false copyright claimed again by Fresh and Fit, then I don't know why they would do that. They didn't learn the lesson from the last time about issuing false copyright claims, which would end up resulting in your channel being completely taken down. But nevertheless, I'm going to try to get into some of the points and try to tackle some of the points that Myron was trying to make when it regards to coming after Auburn Preach.
God, bro.
So what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to go through a lot of the lies, because what I want you guys to understand is that these guys are a reaction channel. They edit their clips and they put it in a certain way to spin a narrative a lot of times that isn't true. A lot of you guys are like, Myron, why are you responding now? Just let it go, blah, blah, blah. What you guys don't understand is that these guys have been talking shit for the better part of damn near 2 years. They've released 20 plus videos on us, attacking us. And then, hey, at some point, Frank Castle's got to come out and hold these fucking ass clowns accountable, because they've been lying to you guys. I'm about to expose the lies.
And
now,
I seriously doubt Myron would give a fuck if they did all these hit pieces on him and lies if they never came to his fucking house.
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
This is fucking personal. This is the worst thing you could do. These are disgusting animals. That's why they look like animals.
I don't know why Zark is even hopping off the porch with this beef, by the way. But to kind of try to let Myron have a bit more understanding, Auburn Preach does reaction content, and when you do reaction content, you have to make the original content transformative and to be protected under fair use, which is an example of what I'm doing right now. I'm pausing the content just to kind of give my thoughts and opinion every so often throughout the course of the video. But the reason why Auburn Preach, they edit the videos the way they do is to make it protected under fair use. They can't play a whole feature-long video and then give their commentary post-mortem after the video is done. They have it transformative by pausing at certain intervals, giving opinions, playing more of the video or clip, and then continuing on with the video.
Oh my goodness.
So real quick, just so y'all know,
YouTubers in the game,
I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, because we got Zerka in the house and he's banned everywhere. So I need y'all to come over to YouTube right now, and or Rumble, because we're on Rumble as well. So I'm going to kill these other streams right now, guys.
And then real quick, people say all the time, yo, Fresh and Myron, why is it so personal? Well, when someone makes 20 videos about you and they lie about you for 20 videos, bro, you're gonna be taking it personal on some level. So it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Not really. Not really. It's a lot of context that needs to be added. And it's like I said in my last video about this. To me, it didn't come off like as personal shots. It just came off like they were criticizing y'all, and which Myron's gonna get into it in a bit. They was criticizing y'all for a plethora of things throughout all the videos that they've ever made on y'all. And to try to guise it up and say, oh, it's a hit piece, oh, they're talking shit. No, like where I come from, talking shit leads to a fight. Like what Auburn Preach did wasn't talking shit that would lead to a fight. Anyways.
And here's the thing. I was always taught as a kid, they start it, you finish it. And that's what we're about to do with these ass clowns. So let's begin, guys, with their hit piece where they responded to us, which I anticipated.
There goes kind of
because just to give y'all a quick little background on this, we basically told them, hey, explain why you came to our podcast. We had a discussion. Everything was buried. Hatchet was buried, etc. And then you guys go ahead and make a hit piece months after the fact. Please explain that to me. And Auburn Preach, hook, line, and sinker, did exactly what I knew they would do, where they would
You triggered my trap card!
avoid accountability. Let's go ahead and into this cope fest right here.
Bro, I have a problem with fucking you.
With fucking me. Nigga, why are these callouts so goddamn gay?
Immediately deflects and says, oh, this is gay. Well, we're going to talk about gay here in a second.
You got a problem with fucking me. Like, nigga, we never... What is this? This is so bizarre.
You're going too far with this.
That was the bottom.
Nah, bro, you heard it out of his own mouth.
I know.
Red Pill do stay saying the gay shit. You never noticed that?
Yeah, you just didn't put
Blue
the
pill
comma
fuck.
at the right place. The comma.
Hey, bro, so you need to cut that shit up.
You didn't put the comma at the right place.
You're a fucking bitch. I have an issue with you. I'd love to talk to you. And hey, if it comes fisticuffs, that's fine.
I just don't understand. Why now?
Oh, why now?
After 30 fucking videos.
Bro, today. This is why, man. These guys have made how many fucking videos on us? Why now? These guys have been making videos on us for 2.
Again, them were just them making content and reacting to stuff that y'all did and said. So I'm just saying, you don't want people to criticize you. You don't want people to make videos on y'all. Then just simply shut the fuck up.
Years talking shit, 20 plus, guys. That's why now, you fucking ass clowns. Again, these guys want to be able to talk shit without being held accountable. Okay? That's why now, you fucking ass clown.
Why now? Like all of a sudden, we went back and like we wanted answers from you. You never replied.
And I beat both y'all niggas up too. If we really want to talk about that, you guys want to fucking box? I'll box both you motherfuckers too. Fuck out of here, man.
But all of a sudden, it's like, pawn it off. Pawn it off. Bro, if anybody made this problem happen, that was you when you was talking crazy about somebody.
No, you did pawn it off because I challenged you, and then you went ahead and said, oh, Preach will fight y'all, blah, blah, blah. Bro,
He's scared.
nobody is scared of Preach, man. These guys are thirsty for views. You guys got to understand, when this beef first started, there are 1.2 M subscribers. They were thirsty for views, and you guys are going to see here in a second. I got the video evidence to.
So it's like he's trying to insinuate that they were clout chasing. Nah. You can't insinuate that they were clout chasing. I don't like when people try to use clout chasing as a defense mechanism. No, they wasn't clout chasing. They was doing the content that got them there. Anyway.
prove that these guys were thirsty about views. It was never about fighting. You guys are going to see that here in a second.
Somebody else's significant other.
Yeah.
That's you.
Hey, and Preach, I guarantee your wife is probably ugly. I said it. Yo, you get.
And the crazy thing about all this is he's trying to insinuate that Auburn Preach was doing this for views, but you're insinuating and engaging in drama for clicks and views. You have a whole channel dedicated to kicking women out of your podcast for clicks and views. You have a lot of drama and crazy shit that's went on your show for clicks and views. Anywho.
Gave her a ring pop and you licked her at your fucking wedding.
We should fly her up, bro.
Weirdo.
Hey, yo, we should fly her up.
Guarantee her. Flued out.
Oh, don't worry, guys. The jokes are going to come later on. Stay tuned. Don't worry.
Oh, man.
You're making them dumbass faces.
No, I'm gonna take one bitch and the other bitch. You guys are two bitches, twin sisters. That's your new name. Not Fresh and Fit.
That's better than anus and reach, though.
Twin sisters. Let's go.
A year later, now you want to bring up a fight again? Why didn't you guys take up the fight that you guys suggested when you was talking shit about?
Let's go.
Issue with you. I'd love to talk to you. And hey, if it comes fisticuffs, that's fine. But you need to be held accountable for all the shit you've been talking, bro. You've been hiding behind a fucking camera, talking shit. And here's an important thing. I don't know if y'all know this, right?
Dumbass.
Like,
Somebody else's significant other.
Yeah.
Significant other. Let's see here.
Made a video recently talking about my alleged wife. So stupid.
It's just so dumb. Like, they really tried.
She really tried. And I'm going to explain to you because I haven't spoken about it and I haven't explained to you what happened. What happened
I don't even know why they have the video playing at that fast of a speed. That's weird.
was this. When the whole debacle with Fresh and Fit happened, they were trying to get some juice to get at us. And what happened on my other Instagram page that got canceled, that got deleted, right? They went to throughout all my pictures and they went to see if they could find a picture of my wife. If you don't know anything about me, I don't post about what I got. I'm talking about where I live, vehicles, whatever. I don't post that. I don't put pictures of my people around me. Why? Because people on the internet are fucking weirdos, okay? They found a picture of someone and I'm going cheeks to cheeks with that person, right? We're cheeks to cheeks. Or going.
This dude is so effeminate, it's ridiculous. But we're gonna address that. We're gonna address that a little bit later on. Let's continue.
They both
on.
have gyno. I've seen in
Bati
the
man,
They both have
Yo,
gyno.
this dude is definitely on some Bati man.
Bati man vibes,
But
boy.
hold on. Let's continue on real quick because this is a bombshell here.
And they took that picture and they said, that's his wife. Got him. It's not my wife.
No, she's a comedian.
She's a comedian.
And we,
Oh, wait, hold on. Y'all built an entire attack on us based upon me making fun of your fat wife that was never your wife in the first place.
Yep.
And then trying to insinuate that we're racist towards Haitians. Last I checked, we got a dude right next to us repping the fucking Haitians, man.
There you go.
We're actually down here with the fucking.
Listen. Hold up about this. Hold up. You did actually go to his IG page to try to seek out his wife, and you did think that was his wife, and you got baited, hook, line, and sinker into believing that's his wife.
Zoes, what the fuck are you talking about?
What up, Zoe?
Down the Mongo.
Okay.
Ou di li pa reme haïtien.
What the fuck you talking about?
Vin balo, ma fe baton. That means get your ass over here, I'll beat your ass.
Yo, what the fuck? You talking about we're racist towards Haitian? My engineer, the guy that works for me, is fucking Haitian. We're actually out here with the Haitians for
And
real.
bro, I look Haitian. The fuck? Dude, I look Haitian.
So, yo, the point is this, okay? They lied, guys. They lied about us hating Haitians. They lied about us making fun of his wife. That was their cornerstone.
That wasn't a lie. You actually did that. You actually just played a clip, which I'm thankful I'm recording now, of you making fun of his wife or someone who you thought was your wife. This got to be the craziest self-own I've ever seen.
Of their argument. But why did they do that? They misled their fans. They misled all of y'all to get what? The views. The only thing Albert and Preach care about, guys, are views and AdSense. That's why they will sell out their friends. That's why they will lie. They will not be honest. And last I checked, what do these guys talk about? They talk about, oh, I have a bunch of integrity, bro.
I can't be.
This isn't the only that you think it is, Myron.
He can't. He tried it with me on Destiny's thing, and he went radio silent when I didn't even like you guys. I didn't even know who the fuck you guys are.
I remember.
Okay, so real quick, let me show y'all this real quick because I'm about to put this guy on blast. So he goes ahead, right? And he shows this text message.
they want to come on the platform, they have to fucking. If
He makes the allegation basically that I'm out here Weinsteining these hoes.
Why do you skip?
Oh, you got to.
Why'd you skip that, Myron? Let's read. I'm just being honest and stand by it. I'm not collaborating with you unless we fuck. You have fucked a bunch of dudes I know and aren't special. You could have just said no and kept it moving. But you are clearly in your feelings, going through it, that effort with a poll, etc. Go ahead and screenshot the conversations to Clout Chase. I don't care what 75 Simps said in your story to White Knight. The difference is I say what I want and don't care what you think. He think that's something to skate by with his context, which let's see what his context is.
Right? And he shows this text message.
they want to come on the platform, they have to fucking. If
He makes the allegation basically that I'm
You
out
seen
here
that skip,
Weinsteining these hoes, okay? Oh, you got to smash her. Come on.
You see how he skipped that, right?
come to find out, this man's telling girls in the DMs that if they want to come on the platform, they have to fucking. If they don't,
Hold on, stop the show. Unlike Alba and Preach, I got the entire conversation right fucking here. Look at this. See how he takes this one part right here. I'm just being honest. I stand by it, blah, 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 blah. But he doesn't show y'all the
it's funny how he just skips past what he said. That's insane.
entire conversation of her talking shit for hours on hours on hours on hours to me prior to it. Okay? She goes ahead, and I went ahead, guys, and this is all
in a 5-hour stream.
In a 5-hour stream where I debunked this shit. But I'm bringing it back up for y'all because you guys can see here that she's going in talking shit at 1 o'clock. Look at the timestamp. 1 in the morning talking shit, making threats, taking screenshots of how she's trying to put me on blast on Instagram, right? Then I respond, I'm just being honest and stand by. I'm not collaborating with you unless we fuck. Why do I say that? Because I don't give a shit about this bitch no more, which is a big difference, guys, from me saying for you to come on the show, you gotta fuck.
Well, actually, Myron, regardless of what she said to trigger you into saying, you know what, you gotta fuck to be on my platform now. Regardless of what she said, it still don't make it right for you to sit there and say, you gotta fuck to come on my show. You don't understand how crazy that sounds? Like, instead of getting your feelings about it, you could have just, I don't know, blocked her and move on. That's what any rational, normal person would do. You're almost 40.
There's a big difference. But the thing is this, Abba and Preach are not concerned with the truth, guys. They're more concerned with lying, okay? They want to go ahead and get AdSense revenue. People sit there and say, oh, these guys have integrity. Yes, they have a bunch of integrity. Like he says right here in this interview, right? Keep saying this shit. I'm going to play this over and over. It's taking shit out of context. I showed y'all the full conversation. I showed y'all that this girl lied about being raped. All cat from these dudes. Let's keep going here.
I have never spoken to this man or seen him again since that one time.
More deflection.
And this man's talking about betrayal.
Well, you try to speak to him.
Like,
see how he tries, guys. This is what a lot of the times, this is like from a psychology standpoint. When you talk to criminals, you minimize their behavior to get them to be more honest. What he's doing here for the audience is he's minimizing all the times he's lied on us, all the accusations he's made on us.
They wasn't lies, Myron.
Saying, I only met this man one time, blah, blah, blah. Trying to downsize his lack of integrity, which he claims to have.
Also, Myron,
yeah.
Let's say we went with this gay narrative. It's just corporate. It's just business. In the business world, if you have dinner with someone and you guys get along, it's not human to go snake and ruin the guy's career a month later. Nobody fucking does, even in the business world.
Yeah.
Out of the blue, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
I don't have that type of relationship with somebody to where I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to snake you after knowing you, meeting you for the first time. No, that's not how this works.
You ain't talking about what we just saw, bro.
This is your mentor.
The red pill.
This is your guy that you look up to for content.
Yeah.
Crazy,
Who
bro.
you watch, you become. Be careful. If you really want to watch two black dudes trying to be funny, go to the really funny ones. Go to the Hodge twins. Go to someone who's telling you the truth, not blue pill cocks.
Oh, man. This shit crazy.
Why are you talking about betrayal?
It's crazy that he says whoever you watch, you become. But Fresh and Fit, literally, before they became who they are, they used to watch academics and literally are disciples of the academics church.
Betrayal like
Like you cheated on him.
maybe it's because we're both East African. He thought we were going to be like butt pals or some shit, bro.
Oh, well, actually, hold on. That is a big part of East African culture, is not being a snake after someone lets you into their home.
Preach doesn't even have a fat, ugly wife. It was a lie.
It's a lie.
Like it was a realistic lie. Fat, ugly bitch. That's what he'd get. But he doesn't even have that. Like, who? If you watch these guys and become like them, who are you becoming?
And here's another thing, too, I want to say. The reason why we went so hard at his wife when we thought she was fat, etc., is because what do I always say on this podcast, guys? Your woman is a reflection of you. If you're dating a fucking whale, well, that tells me a lot about your standards in life. You probably don't take care of yourself. You don't hold yourself to a high standard. Your woman is a representation of you. So that was a dig at him as well as her. However, what did he do? He rode the clout wave, lied about it, lied to his fans, tried to spark fake out.
Well, here's the thing about that, Myron. You want to sit there and make fun of someone's wife? Like, I don't know if Myron understands this or not, but you don't have to have a hot wife to validate you or to validate his opinion on you. That's not how this works. There are other things that are more valuable to deem worthy of a wife than looks. Okay, she don't have to look the best, but if she has certain qualities and y'all's energy kind of complements one another and she's good to you, that's better than having an attractive wife who's probably toxic as hell. But let's keep going.
Outrage because it was never his fucking wife in the first place. Why? Because these guys are interested in making a buck.
And actually, Preach called us twin sisters. No, bro, twin snakes. Y'all niggas are fake, bro. So freaking fake. The whole thing was a lie.
You know why they can cope with a fat, ugly wife is because they don't see her. They're literally arching their back and she's fucking fingering their asshole.
All right, let's get back to the video.
He's pretending it's Angelina Jolie back there.
I don't know you. I don't like you like that. It never fails. These are the alpha male leaders, the red pill guys who are supposed to guide young men.
So come see us in person, bitch. Come see us in person.
No, but you know what's funny?
What?
We never say that we're the alpha males of the pack. We never say like we're the ones that are leading the charge. We just say, hey, you know what? Here's some advice. If it applies to you, follow it.
Yeah.
Now, once again, what do they say? Oh, I have integrity. I'm on my high horse. Listen to what I gotta say. Bro, you're lying, and then you're on all fours taking it. Bro, who's the leader here? You or us?
The only time they're honest was about getting finger popped in the asshole.
On all fours.
And imagine, and that's not honest. He's holding with information because they're pegging the shit out this guy.
Yo, I hate to say this. They call it Snicko. But dude, you're way worse than Snicko.
Facts. This is actually
yourself.
pretty bad. Let's keep going.
And then you look at them and look how bitch made and how angry and emotional they sound. Oh, no.
Oh, well, hold on. Again, guys, let's go through it. He went ahead and said that I try to get girls to come on the show only if they have sex with me. He called me a rapist, said I have no integrity, said that we're fresh and fraud, talking shit for years, 20 plus videos. I mean, at this, I think anyone in my shoes would react the same way.
I mean, they wouldn't react the same way in trying to take a dig at somebody's wife. And plus, where I come from, you take a dig at someone's wife.
One of these days, pow, right in the kiss.
It's up from there. There is no ha jokes. There is no let's agree to meet up. No, you say that to the wrong person, Myron, things can get really toxic really quickly. And whatever happens afterwards, you have to hold that L.
Again, what is he doing? He's trying to minimize his fuckery, guys. Don't fall for the psychology because Abba thinks he's smart, but he's not.
I don't think Efron would react the same way. I'd have cracked him in the face.
Yeah, he's lucky.
These
Other
lies,
people,
your family, your mom and dad sees people call you a rapist.
Yeah,
bro, you're gonna get cracked in the face.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Passion. Yeah, we're not being neurotic. These veins bulging out, this anger that I feel for somebody that I've met one time and I feel betrayed.
Minimizing again.
Passion pumping into my veins.
Bro, you sound fucking crazy.
You're on a boat. Someone says to you, oh, look, a rapist. You're like, where'd that come from? Because someone lied about you on the internet. That's slander, bro.
And it's like increasing all the stress and trauma. Imagine my mom saw it. If he called me a rapist, my mom's first thought would be like, he's got millions of followers. He's not going to risk a lawsuit. So what is happening with my son?
Mm-hmm.
If these lies destroy the world, bro, these lies age people's mothers. They just throw it nonchalant. Like, bro, the fact that he didn't get cracked in the face, you ugly motherfucker.
And you know the worst part? We already have women trying to destroy us as creators and as men. For him to add to the pool, he's no better than them.
Now you have two more gay black lesbians after you.
And here's one more thing I also want to say. Y'all can see that we've had some lovely ladies behind me the entire show. Those girls are the ones that get the girls from me. I don't even talk to the women, guys. I have an entire team, okay, of people that Chris manages that gets us girls for the show. So I don't even fucking recruit girls like that, guys. But these dudes are trying to insinuate that I'm over here DMing girls like, you gotta fuck me to come on the show. I don't even deal with them 99% of the time.
Myron, you know
again, they're lying.
You know what pissed me off the most is even CNN fake news. They have a bit of shame where they'll throw some truth there. These guys have no shame. It's all fabricated fairy tales and they just 20 fucking hit pieces of lies. These
you met one time. And it's not like we met for dinner. It's not like we had lunch. It's not like we hung out before or after.
You didn't have a little.
Actually, I bought you food. You hung out at the spot for a while. We had a conversation. See, he's trying to minimize this shit, guys. Okay, to try to downplay his treachery.
for the podcast appearance, and then I left. Bro, if I knew every podcaster was gonna act this entitled and this attached after one simple appearance, I would.
Entitled to human decency, where you go to someone's home, you collab with them, everything is great. You don't even give them a phone call like, hey, bro, just so you know, we're going to drop this video on you a little bit later. You know, it is what it is. It's not personal, whatever. I would have been cool with that phone call. I would have been totally cool with that phone call.
They don't have to issue out a phone call to let you know that, hey, I'm making a video about you. That's not how this works. We're not friends. It's nothing personal. It's just business.
But they didn't do that because these guys don't have integrity. Here's the definition of loyalty: the quality of being loyal, a strong feeling of support or allegiance. See, here's the thing, and this is how I know that Abba he's not a real man. A tenement of masculinity that's an unspoken rule, okay, is if you shake a man's hand and you work with that guy and you earn money with that guy and y'all work together, snaking them after the fact is bitch behavior. It's unacceptable. You understand? There's supposed to be this implied level of respect where even if you are going to do some shit, give them a heads up. Human decency. There's a reason why I'm a man of my word and I'm not a woman of my word. And men are held to a higher standard when it comes to integrity. But what does Abba do? He goes ahead and tries to minimize once again. Oh, blind loyalty, blah, blah, blah. The reason why being loyal is so fucking respected is because most people can't do it. Most people bail and jump ship when things get hard. Most people will not stand with you through the fire. Most people will not sit there and have your back when everyone is coming at you. When everyone attacked Andrew Tate, we didn't sit there and say, oh, you know what, man? They probably are human traffickers. You know, they probably are criminals. No. What the fuck did we do? We stood by them. We still stand by them and fuck anybody that goes against them. That's how we move over here. If we work with you, we earn $1 with you, we're going to have some level or some semblance of respect for you, and we're not going to fuck with your name. You understand? But these guys don't understand that because what did they do? I've shown y'all through video, proof and receipts that these guys are more interested in making a buck versus telling the truth. They call people rapists. They call people terrible names.
I don't know if Myron realizes this. You just proved Abba's point for him. Like, you can't just have blind loyalty to somebody, okay? Like, let's just say hypothetically, if one of your employees did something crazy where you yourself could even sit there and be like, wow, I don't even know if I could have him employed here anymore because of how damaging it could be for the brand and for the money. See, that's the problem. Y'all want people to sacrifice money to be loyal to you. If you do some fucked up shit, people will call you out on it. That's the nature of the game. If you have so-called friends that refuse to call you out, hold you accountable when you do some fucked up shit, they're not your real friend. They're your fake friend. And it's funny, you're talking all this about loyalty and not being a snake. I have on good authority. You talked about Abba the second he left that studio. I have on good authority. You talked about Kevin Samuels, may rest in peace, as soon as he left y'all's studio. What are we talking about? And multiple people has come to O'Shea Duke Jackson saying, yo, Myron talked shit about me after I left their studio. And you're the one over here trying to make them look like snakes.
Just so y'all see this shit.
Didn't address any of the stuff that I gave a shit about. This man's still asking women to throw the pussy at him if they want to come on the pod. No, they didn't debunk that. All right. And
we definitely did. What are you talking about?
And this video came out when? This shit came out
a year ago.
December 22nd, 2021. This absolutely fucking proves. These guys are not interested in the truth. You are the real emperor with no clothes. Y'all been lying for years and no one has called y'all out. I've addressed this shit already and I'm tired of y'all fucking lying. You are not interested in the truth and that just proves it. Go ahead.
Look at the timeline of when they attacked you guys. There was a common trend about attacking Fresh Fit by YouTubers that apologized to you guys.
Robin Hood.
Paul, people who scam.
Let's address this real quick because once again, they're taking shit out of context. When we had Charleston White on the show, guys, he was describing his come up and his life. He was talking about all the stupid shit he did in his adolescence and how he went ahead and turned it around from being a gang member, from being a murderer, from being a former rapist, etc. And
did he ever do time for being a rapist? That's one thing I'd like to ask. Did he ever admit that he did time for being a murderer or a rapist? The biggest problem that everybody had with that, y'all didn't have any pushback. Y'all kind of came off like, oh, we're laughing nervously and didn't really have any push back and try to not necessarily grill him, but be like, yo, like, that's crazy what you just said. Repeat that. Like, it was none of that going on.
He was using the song 2 Live Crew, hey, we was a pussy. They didn't show any of that stuff beforehand. They're making it look like we're over here laughing at him raping girls. No, he framed it in a certain way, right? Where he was talking about his life and he was describing the song and the atmosphere back then in the 1980s. But of course, what do these guys do? Which we proved to you guys during this entire broadcast. They clip shit out of context to make it look crazy.
Yeah, and for future guests you guys have, you interview a criminal. That means Myron and Fresh are completely associated with their past. Are you joking me?
By the way, just so you guys know, whenever a guest is on the show, whatever they say is their prerogative. We're just hosting, and once again, they have their past and history. Dude, I can't define what he did for his past, but once again, he's relating to a song. Duh.
But they're not going to put that. So let's keep going here with the trash.
But the problem is, y'all didn't try to hold him accountable when he said that on your show. I'm just saying.
Proudly want violence against women like MLD, and I suspect,
just so you guys know, MLD is going to address these idiots with proof on June 6th. So we're going to go ahead and skip that part. Okay.
And you see what they're doing. You see what they're doing. Auburn Preach was about to show. They was just about to show everything that happened with MLD. What MLD did. They were just finna expose MLD. They want to skip past it. Okay. And I think I'll end it right here because pretty much for the rest of the stream, literally for the rest of the stream, and when Sneako joined up, they were just starting to hurl personal insults at Abba and Preach. And by the way, I want to reiterate this. Myron, you're 40. Okay. And what do y'all go? Where do y'all go from here? Like, dead ass. Where does Fresh and Fit go from here? Do y'all just drop it where it's at? Leave it where it's at? Leave well enough alone? Continue back to regular programming? Or do y'all have a 2-hour stream with Ab and Preach? Because I think, honestly, that's all it'll take. If y'all had a 2-hour stream, minimum 2-hour stream with Ab and Preach and squash this whole mess once and for all and move on like adults, we can finally move on from this. We can go move on from this whole debacle. And I'm not saying that Auburn Preach has to be friends with Fresh and Fit after a 2-hour stream. No, they could agree to disagree, draw a line in the sand, form a truce, and agree that we're never going to mention y'all again. Y'all don't mention us again, and just bury the hatchet once and for all. Okay? Because I can see this continuing to go back and forth where Auburn Preach respond to y'all and so on and so forth. But I just think the next response ought to be the last response and be like, all right, we're gonna set something up between y'all to where we can do something to where we can finally squash this shit once and for all and move on with our lives. Now, with all that being said, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Till next time, it's been H Dog here, and I'm out. Peace.